Hello, my name is Debbie Gibson and I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! In Canada. And today I want to show you how to make a flying seagull card. So this is the card right here that we are going to make today. I'm using the Perfectly Pears designer series paper from Stampin' Up! So we need to bring in our trimmer and some white paper, white cardstock, and we are going to cut this at 8 1/4, which is just taking off a smidge basically. So 8 1/4, then we're going to rotate our paper, pull that back in, and we're going to cut it at 4 1/4. And this is in inches. We need 2 of these, so we'll cut one more at 4 1/4. Just trying to line my paper up here. Then we're going to score both of these, turning our paper. We're going to score it at 2 1/4, two and a quarter, 4, and 6. Oops! Oh no, I don't need that out. And 6 1/4, which is the line right on the edge there. Okay, and we're going to do that again with the second one. So again, 2 1/4. Remember to cut, or sorry, to score, not cut. And 4. And 6 1/4. And I'm keeping this card very simplified, just basically to show you the mechanism on how to make it. Okay, and then we're going to need another piece of white, and we need to cut a piece that is 4 1/4. By 4 1/4. Oops, I scored it. Okay. Then we need to bring in a piece of DSP, and I'm using, like I said before, the Perfectly Pears. We need to cut one piece that is 4 by 4. And then, whoop, don't need that one. Then I'm going to flip it over and use this side, and we need 2 pieces cut on this side. And the 2 pieces we need are 1 1/2 by 4. So that's 2 pieces there, 1 1/2 by 4. Then I'm going to bring in another piece of the designer series paper. This is this side, but this is the paper, I should say, but I'm using this side of it. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces at 2 by 4. And another one, 2 by 4. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is glue the 4x4 piece of DSP onto our 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 of white. That aside for just a moment. Then we're going to take our 2 white pieces here. We're going to do a mountain fold, a valley fold, and another mountain fold. So it looks like that. And we're doing the same thing with the second piece. So a mountain fold, a valley fold, and another mountain fold. Okay, then we're going to bring in this piece again here. And I just want to make sure, this is where it gets tricky here. Just a minute, I want to just check something. Okay, I'm going to show you a little trick that I've done here. So I have, those are the 2 pieces that we've just cut. I'm going to set those aside because on these ones I have marked. So they're the same pieces. Just want to show you. Okay, just a minute here. This always trips me up right here. And I had it perfectly a second ago. Yes, okay. So on your 2 pieces, so I've taken these 2 here, which are the same as these. So what you're going to do is, on your 1 piece, I have actually written on glue. So you're going to take your piece, so you've got your your mountain fold up, and then over here you're going to fold it, and I have written on here glue so that I don't get confused, because this is a little confusing, this part. And then the same thing on this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Again, fold it in, and I've written glue here, and then on this one, on the right hand side, you're going to flip it upside down. Okay, so this one here, remember you have your valley fold up, your mountain fold up. On your right hand side, you're going to just turn it in and write it. To make it easy, write yourself glue right there. And then you're going to glue it onto the back of this. So where I've written glue, I'm going to put my glue. And then make sure you have this the right way. It's upside down though. You're going to then glue this about the center. Just going to hold it up here. So we're going to glue it in at about the center mark, because your other one is going to get glued right beside it. So you want to make sure that you have the right spacing here. This is where it gets a little tricky. So you want to make sure you have a little bit of space, and I know you're not going to be able to see this very well, but in here, oh, I think you can see it in there. Okay, so it's glued here. You have a little bit of space where you've glued it right in there. Then you're going to take the other one. Remember, we had it like this, folded it in, written glue on here, but now we are going to rotate it, and it's going to get glued and butted up right next to the other one. Whoop. And if you miss that, just go and watch it again on the replay, and you will see exactly again what I've done. So I'm butting it right up against it. There we go. And then you should have something that looks like that. Now we are going to take these pieces and the green, oops, got a little bit of glue on there. We're going to glue that one down. On the outside. That might have been upside down. And then your other green one will go on the right hand side outside. Then we're going to take these two pieces and glue them there. And this one. Then there you have your card. Now I'm just going to, because I had the, oh, I forgot there was a little piece of white I was going to cut as well. Okay, we'll just let that sit there for a minute. Bring our trimmer back in so that we can cut just a small piece, about, and really, depending on your sentiment, you can cut whatever size you need for this, but because I have the thanks there that I'm going to use, I'm cutting a piece that is 3/4 by 3.5. Let me just see my thanks. If you want, you can flag it at the end. Just have to find my scissors. And just do a little flag over here if you want for your end piece. And then I'm going to glue my thanks on. Just a little bit of glue that it needs here. Oops. And again, I got this thanks from one of the Paper Pumpkin add-ons, which was, I'm not sure if it's still available, it was the Thanks and Beyond dies. Now I'm just going to bring in some dimensionals, put on the back of this. And put it on my card. Then I'm going to bring in these, which are the low profile sparkle dots. Which are so, so pretty. And I'm just going to put some of those on here. Whoops. Get off my things here, little dot. And now it's stuck to my finger. There we go. And that is your Flying Seagull card. So when you close it, you close it by closing that side in, and it fits into a regular size envelope. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it wasn't too confusing, because this card is a little bit confusing as to the mechanism and how to make it at the back, but I hope you enjoyed that, and you can have a nice day. And if you are looking for a demonstrator, I would love to be yours. You just need to go on to debbiegibson.stampinup.net. And I would be happy to be your demonstrator if you are in Canada and looking for somebody. Thanks again, have a wonderful day, and we shall see you again soon. Bye now.